We're going to start with the first focus on the data analysis framework. How are our students performing by subject area? When we break this focus down, we come up with two more specific questions that we can ask of the data. First, how do our students compare to other students at the state level? And second, how do our students perform in a particular subject across all grade levels within the district? Answering these questions will give you a good idea of how your students are performing by subject area. According to the results, you will begin to spot areas for improvement and areas where you are doing well, enabling you to plan for changes in teaching and learning. To answer these questions, I'm going to guide you through a few manipulations in the Quick Look system. Once you are finished viewing the video, you will use Handout 7.1 to analyze data that is relevant to you. First, let's compare the student in one district to all Arkansas students. In Quick Looks, I'm going to click on the District and Schools, Scale Scores, Student Growth Percentile, and Proficiency link at the top left of the page. Then I'm going to choose Bald Knob as the district and 5th grade math as the course. Looking at the first chart on the left, you can see that the Bald Knob district has performed consistently right around the state average, either tied exactly or a few points above or below for the past 5 years, as measured by student scale scores. Looking at the chart directly to the right, however, tells a different story. You can see the student growth for the last 5 years, both for the Bald Knob district, represented by the blue bars, as well as for the entire state of Arkansas, represented by the red diamonds. A few changes are interesting to note here. First of all, the Bald Knob scores fluctuate quite a bit over the 5 years, while the Arkansas average remains relatively steady. Secondly, while Bald Knob scores were significantly below the Arkansas average in 2006, a difference of 24%, by the end of the 2007 school year, they had increased by 40 percentage points, even surpassing the state average by 16%. A similar jump happened between 2009 and 2010, where Bald Knob growth went from 46% to 82%, ending the 2010 school year 32 percentage points above the state average. Lastly, note how the growth gained from 2006 to 2007 regressed consecutively from 2007 to 2008, and again from 2008 to 2009. This data should lead you to ask the interpretive question of what changes were made that could account for these drastic increases in growth between 2006 and 2007, and 2009 and 2010, as well as what factors influenced the regression from 2007 to 2009. As you scroll down the page, you will see the same charts broken down for different subpopulations based on ethnicity and socioeconomic status, followed by charts that show the percentage of proficient students, first for all students, and next broken down by ethnicity and socioeconomic status. Now open Handout 7.1 as well as the Quick Looks website in a new browser window. You may also find it helpful to reference Handout 5.1 for reminders of how to navigate the Quick Looks site. Follow the directions provided in Handout 7.1, choosing your district and a course that is relevant to your work. The first 2 pages of Handout 7.1 contain instructions for how to import an image from the Quick Looks website and examples of how to make corresponding data statements and summaries, information which you will use to complete Handout 7.1. Query data for different grade levels and subject areas available in the drop-down menu so that you will have sufficient data from which to draw conclusions about teaching and learning. As you look at the charts for your district, look for areas for improvement, areas you are doing well, and anything that is unexpected. Think about additional data that might be necessary to determine possible causes for any unexpected changes. Now, pause this presentation and complete Handout 7.1. When you are finished, save and print your work and return to this presentation window, where you will be guided to continue on to Lesson 8. You have now completed Lesson 7. You are ready to begin Lesson 8, Data Analysis, Major Focus 2.